this, all this beautiful, beautiful nature here. This is our land. Our land. My land, your land, everyone's land. Not just the government's land, our land. So why disrespect our land? This is all of our land, and we should respect the beauty of all of this. And if more people, if everyone would start respecting our beautiful Mother Nature that we have, we may not have to worry so much about our lands getting shut down. Why would you want to give this up? With all the stuff going on in our wonderful country right now, with one of those things being the homeless executive order that was just signed and that I just made a video about that got a lot of views on whether that homeless bill was going to affect us nomads and us van life people or schoolie life people or our campers, our RV people, travelers. There's a way to make sure, or to at least try, that it doesn't happen, that it won't affect us. We have lots of free camping in our beautiful country. Lots of free camping. Majority of it over here on the West Coast. And a lot of beautiful camping out here in our beautiful Mother Nature. Our beautiful Mother Nature. Meaning mine, yours, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, your grandmother. Ours. So when you arrive at these places to set up camp at, whether it's free or whether it's a paid campsite, respect it. Respect it. And maybe if we start respecting our land a little bit more, then it wouldn't bring attention to us free camping or us travelers living this lifestyle full time. Or if you guys want to go camping for a weekend for free. Now this site right here is a free campsite right along the beautiful Salmon River here in Idaho. Beautiful. And whereas this site right here doesn't have any trash, it's nice and clean. The people that have been camping here, there's been a few people camping at this site since I've been over there at my site. They've packed it in and packed it out. But right above this site is a different story. And we're gonna walk up there and go see that. So basically just saying, the attention and the negativity would not be brought to this lifestyle right here if people would respect our lands a little bit more. Because I am a full-time traveler, and everywhere that I go to set up camp, everywhere, and I'm not even exaggerating, everywhere, I have to pick up other people's trash. It's pretty sad. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to show you some examples of this. That was toilet paper. That's one of the biggest things I find on all these campsites and everything that I go to. Even on hiking trails, toilet paper. You wanna know why? Because people will come out here, set up camp, and they don't have an actual bathroom. They might be in tents or something, or a car. So basically they just don't have a bathroom. And so they will go and use the bathroom on the ground, in the woods, which is fine. If you plan on doing that, dig a hole. Dig a hole and then cover it up. I've done it. I've done it plenty of times before. But the toilet paper, it's very easy to throw your toilet paper into a bag, tie it up, and take it to a trash can. But the sad thing about this right here, all that toilet paper right there, was actually done from locals. Locals from a town up the road. How do I know they were locals? Because I saw their license plate. And they were camped in a couple of tents over there. And actually, they weren't even going into the woods and the trees. They were just using the bathroom in between their tents. And left the toilet paper. By locals. Locals that probably complain about us nomads and us travelers. I'm not saying that it's always locals. It's not. It's other people too. It's travelers. It's RVers. It's everybody. Everybody does it. Everybody. Toilet paper right there. And then let's go see over at our campsite. Because over at my campsite when I arrived, there's a beautiful walkway down to this beautiful river. But walking down the beautiful walkway, you have to walk right past the poop. Human waste. And the toilet paper. Tons of it. And then right over here, we have a beautiful walkway to walk down to get to that beautiful river. And there's a couple of little paths you can take to get down. This is one of them, and another one is over here where all the toilet paper is. Where is that toilet paper? Oh, there it is. There we go. Yep, right there. All right in there. All over there. All there. In the trees even. They even put it in the tree. Over there. And there's our beautiful river. So, I wanted to make this video because I did get a lot of people in my last video that I made about the homeless executive order and about they're supposed to clean up our streets. I did get a lot of people that posted that they're going to stop us nomads and RV people and travelers and van lifers and campers and all that. They're going to stop us also and make a stop. And well, I don't know if they will or not. I mean, I'm not the president. And I just want to tell you guys also, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. But when it comes to this van life, nomad lifestyle, I will fight hard for it. Very hard for it. I normally don't show stuff like this in my videos because my videos, my channel is about showing the beauty. It's about showing the peace and the beauty and the serenity and how it has helped me personally. And to show all these beautiful places to people that can't get out and go see them themselves. I don't want to show the bad stuff. But I guess it's time to show that stuff and to make a video like this because of everything that's going on in the world. And to let you guys know, if you abide by these laws, I know they're laws, I know they're rules, but come on, this is common sense. Don't trash our land. Respect our land. I'm tired of picking up everyone's trash. I'm very limited on what I can carry in my schoolie. I was very limited on what I could carry in my Jeep. I barely can find trash cans to take my own trash to. But now I have to find trash cans to not only take my own trash, but to take other people's trash also. And we will get into that. I know you guys are thinking, well, how are you supposed to dispose your trash? And I will tell you guys. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that was pretty cool. I didn't expect to get a coyote on camera. That was pretty awesome. I don't even think the coyote saw me, but that was pretty cool. Broad daylight, coyotes. So, and that's another reason why you don't want to leave trash out, is because you don't want these animals getting into the trash and starting to be domesticated around these campsites and stuff, or injuring themselves from the trash. Yeah, that was really cool. Sorry, I'm like all excited about that. I love, if you have followed my channel for a while, then you know how much seeing wildlife just brightens my whole entire day. So, with that being said, what I was trying to do was just show you guys where me and a friend of mine right now are camped and how clean we keep it everywhere we go. I mean, it just looks like we're out here camping. No trash. We didn't pull everything out of our vehicles and put it outside either. That's another thing I notice with some of these travelers and campers and all this stuff is they literally, when you see where they're set up camp at, it literally looks like they brought either their whole entire house, or they move everything that's inside their vehicle out onto the land, which makes it look trashy. And I get it, some people, you know, you're just cramped up in your vehicles and everything, and if that's the case and you just need to make some room for you to sleep and stuff like that, just neatly pile it up outside. Don't have it strewn all over the place. But now we're gonna go and talk about the trash situation. So we're gonna walk inside real quick and I'm gonna show you guys how I do my trash, and then I'll talk about where I dispose of my trash. Hold on 1 second, it's a little one. Gotta get her. Little one, come on. Up here. Nope. We got to get in your bed. There's a bunch of big birds out here right now, so I'm trying to keep her inside because there's tons of big birds. But do you want to say hi? It's my little babies. I have my little babies right there. These little. Get back in your bed. Get back in your bed. We'll go outside in a minute. We'll go inside in a minute. Come on. Nope. In your bed. In your bed. She wants to come outside. Anyways. So, excuse the mess in here. At least it's messy inside, not outside. So I have a small trash can. A small, not a big one, a small one. Because it holds small trash bags. It's harder trying to find places to dispose of your trash when you have those big, huge trash bags. A lot of people don't like that, you know, so they consider that like people dumping their household trash or something like that. So I use small trash bags. It's easier to dispose of your trash that way. Then over here, I have another little bag that I keep separate, and in there is all my paper products, paper towels, toilet paper, cardboard, you know, any paper products. And well, the reason why I separate those right there from my regular trash is because those are fire starters. So you can use all your paper product to the fire pits that you see all around. And if you don't have a fire pit at your campsite, get a bunch of rocks and build a fire pit. But you can burn your paper trash. Great fire starters. You don't have to use lighter fluid or anything like that. And that helps your regular trash not get as full. So, where do I dispose of my trash? Well, since you asked, gas stations is my #1 place. You know, there's trash cans at the pumps at these gas stations. And, well, since I have small bags and not the big, huge bags, the small bags, I'm able to just tie right up and throw in those trash cans. And then there's a lot of places where you can see dumpsters. And yes, it is frowned upon from these businesses for you to dump your trash in their dumpsters and everything. I get it, because they need to have the space for their own stuff. But there are some dumpsters, and some people just don't mind you putting your trash in their dumpster. Especially if you go and ask. If you ask kindly, hey, do you mind if I throw this bag of trash in your dumpster back there? If you're nice about it, they'll probably say yes. But convenience stores and gas stations, and even like Walmarts, they have trash cans all in the Walmart parking lot. Grocery stores, trash cans sometimes in the grocery store parking lots. Just tie your little bag up and throw the trash away in those trash cans. Also, dump sites where locals take their trash. You can always pull up to those dump sites and dispose of your trash there too. Pack it in, pack it out. Okay, enough talking about trash, because that's not the only thing about respecting our land, or the only way to save us for not being able to do this anymore. When you go and set up camp in these beautiful places, whether it's in a campground, because there is rules in the campground, or whether it's on this free land, because there is rules on the free land too. They have limits for how long you can set up camp there for. Some places have been for 10 days. Some places, majority of places, are 14 days. And then some places are 16 days. Like I believe the whole state of Utah is 16 days. And if you don't know what the time limit is for these places, if there's no signs or anything like that, because a lot of places do have signs posted, Google or find a park ranger or ask somebody. But you stay there for the time limit that you're only allowed to. When I first arrive at my campsites, I put it on the calendar on my phone, day I arrived, because I have a bad memory. So I can always go back to see, okay, how long have I been here? And you better believe when my time limit is up, I'll move. Some places only require you to move like 25 miles down the road. Some are longer. But it doesn't take that much to just move to another location. But I have seen it so many times. I've even had park rangers talk to me about it too. People really will overstay where they're supposed to. And don't think these park rangers aren't watching. Don't think that at all. I've had park rangers drive by where I'm camping. They take pictures of me camping there. And they probably take pictures because they keep the date for that picture to make sure that I'm not there longer. I see them drive by all the time. I've seen sheriffs drive by all the time. So they pay attention. Even if you don't think they're paying attention, you can't constantly see who's driving by your campsite all the time. They know. And I'm sure they get a little irritated sometimes. And they're like, okay, they've been here for a month. They've been here for 2 months. You know, like. So that's another thing that you have to respect, is your time limit there. So there's lots of things. It's all common sense. All common sense. Lots of things to do to protect our land. And to try to not let the government or anybody take away our land. And if we can help prevent that from happening, then do it. Don't leave your trash. Respect the land. Don't move in on it. So, I don't really like making controversial videos. I really don't. Because, well, I just hate seeing the negativity from people. Because I guess nowadays, especially with everything that's going on in the world, we're not allowed to have our own opinion anymore, which is sad. Very sad. We all should respect each other's opinions. Everybody's comments that were left underneath my homeless executive order video that I did, there were a lot of comments I didn't agree with, but I didn't get mad. I didn't delete those comments. I actually I like those comments because I respect everybody having their opinion, whether I agree with it or not. And that's the way everybody in this world should be, is respect that we are allowed to have our own opinion on things and our own beliefs on things. And it's why I've never talked about politics. It's why I've never talked about what my religion is or anything like that, because I knew that I would get judged. And I knew that there would be negativity from it. We have no right to judge anybody. I don't have right to judge anybody. You don't have a right to judge anybody. You don't even have a right to judge your own family. We don't have a right to judge anybody. So, I'm going to end this video with not only respect our land, and let's try to save our land, and let's try to keep our freedom of being able to travel and enjoy our land. But let's also try to practice a little bit more kindness to your fellow people. Whether they believe in what you believe, whether they agree with you on what's going on in the world, don't be hateful. Don't let all this stuff that's going on in the world with this stuff that's going on with the government and with Trump and with religions and just everything. Don't let it bring hate to your life. Love is stronger than hate. Kindness is stronger than hate. Love and kindness in your heart will make you feel so much better than having hate in your heart. I have to say, with everything going on in this country, as I should say, not world, in the United States, everything that's going on in this country right now, it's so sad and so heartbreaking to see. And to see how it has just divided so many people. Families fight now. Friendships have been lost. Relationships have been lost. It's evil. And it's sad. And every day I try to live my life with kindness and love. Every day. But I have to say, it's getting hard. It's hard. It's hard being such a kind person and caring person. With the way our country is now. But don't worry, I will practice and continue my kindness and love every single day.